This is Melissa McGinnis with Long Beach Local News. We're at Gladstone's, one of my favorite restaurants here in Long Beach down at the Pike. Before they open, we're getting a behind-the-scenes sneak peek of the upcoming St. Patrick's Day menu with one of my favorite chefs, Chef Pete. I hear they have an incredible selection of St. Patrick fare, so let's go check it out. Chef Pete, it's so exciting to see you.
Oh, thanks for coming. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having us. I love behind-the-scenes action here. Okay, so I hear you have an incredible St. Patrick's Day menu.
I do. I'm celebrating St. Patrick's Day with corned beef and cabbage. I've got a Reuben sandwich and a Four Liars Irish smoked salmon club sandwich.
That sounds incredible and no doubt delicious, very unique, which is about all your food you do here at Gladstone.
Oh, thank you very much.
I hear you also have a lamb stew.
I do. I'm making a lamb stew. I'm serving that in a sourdough bread bowl for you.
I'm coming for that, and the $3 pints, of course. Let's see some of this that you got going on here.
Okay, cool. Let me assemble the sandwich for you first, and then I'm gonna make a Reuben, make the club sandwich, and then we're gonna make the corned beef and cabbage.
Can't wait.
Well, here's my thinly sliced corned beef that I'm gonna be using for the Reuben sandwich. What I like to do is I like to heat that back up in the broth that I cooked it in. And so what I'm going to do here is just kind of shape this corned beef into the shape of that bread right there, and make sure that it's nice and thick in the middle. I've got some sauerkraut that I'm going to put on top of this one, and I'm going to top that with some Swiss cheese, and we're going to slide that into the oven and make sure the cheese gets nice and melted and hot.
We're so lucky to have Chef Pete in our backyard. This is great.
And then meanwhile, we're waiting for that one. Let me go ahead and start the corned beef and cabbage dish. Again, I cooked the corned beef in a broth, and so it has a bunch of flavor in it. I also cooked the potatoes in there already, so all we're doing is reheating them. I cooked the cabbage in that broth as well, and this just makes everything just taste really, really, really good. We've got our cheese melted now. We know everything's nice and hot. The corned beef's nice and hot. The sauerkraut's nice and hot. We've got a bun here. What we want to do is, the secret to this one is a little Thousand Island dressing on both sides. I like to put it everywhere. This is the key to the whole thing, is that Thousand Island dressing. And we're just going to slide this on here like this. There's one. And let me grab the other one here behind you. And watch that oven where it's hot.
By looking at this, there's just absolutely no reason to cook at home when you have an option like this to come out and try. This looks amazing.
Sourdough bread, freshly baked off about an hour ago, and then we just hollow it out so we can make room for a soup.
I think everybody knows it's the best bread in town.
And now, when it's not St. Patrick's Day, you can get our award-winning clam chowder poured right into this bread bowl as well. But here you have it. You've got a simple braise of lamb stew meat with carrots and celery, onions, a little garlic, and some stock. And it's real simple. Anyone can make this one, but it's so tasty. And you know, it's one of those dishes that I eat once a year. Actually, it's gonna be twice a year now because I'm making this today and I'm making it next Friday. So, but I crave it. You know, I look forward to eating this one, so it's really good fun. So this is our lamb stew in a bread bowl that we'll serve for you.
That looks phenomenal. I think the toughest thing about St. Patrick's Day this year is gonna be what to decide to order. Maybe order it all and taste everything.
There you go. That's when you bring a crowd and you share everything.
Sounds good. Smoked salmon club sandwich. Now, this is not traditional, but you're giving it a spin.
I'm giving it a spin. I think it's traditional. I got it from an Irish chef I used to work with, hence the name Four Liars Bistro, because he's the chef of Four Liars Bistro in Killarney, Ireland.
Well, there you just learned something. It's a traditional sandwich served in Ireland that you brought back all the way to Long Beach. So it's probably the only place to get it.
Maybe so, yeah.
Can't wait to try that.
We've got some smoked salmon.
Well, this is definitely the spot to be at for St. Patrick's Day. If I were you, I'd make my reservation now because it is going to get booked. Again, $3 pints?
$3 pints of Coors Light all day long, and just come back and come in, enjoy the view, the scenery, and enjoy the food, please.
What time does the doors open here on St. Patrick's Day?
11 o'clock.
11 a.m. We'll be sure to be here. And can we get to tasting now, Chef Pete? I'm going to die.
And help yourself.
As you can see, Gladstone's is the place to be for St. Patrick's Day. This food looks incredible. Make a reservation ASAP because they're going to definitely probably book up, maybe even sell out some of this incredible fare. And $3 pints all day. You can't beat that.
Can't beat that. $3 pints all day.
All right, well, let's get to eating. I can't wait. Happy St. Patrick's Day.